Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another Shop My Stash look. So if you'd like to see how I did this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so starting off I went in with the BH Cosmetics Modern Mattes palette. I haven't used this palette in a little while, so I decided why not. And I just went in with that gray shade, and I'm putting that into my crease using a blending brush from Wet n Wild. And then I'm just placing some of that on the outer corner as well to help the black that I'm going to be adding on later. And then I'm also just running some of that on my lower lash line. And for those of you who might be new to my channel, I do have pretty hooded eyes, so I like to relax my eyes at some points to see where the shadow is actually laying when my eyes are fully relaxed. And then I do lift up my brows to get that color really packed onto the skin so that when I do like emote and express and like my mobile eyelids do move, like there's no gaps in between the colors. And I will hold you down if love is still alive. It's all forgiven. Okay, then next I'm going in with the black shade, and I'm taking just the smallest amount to start off with because I really didn't have much transition colors to work with in like the black-gray scheme in this palette. So I'm just using a little, and I'm first placing just the smallest amount of that on the outer corner, and I do end up dragging it up into my crease. I'm just using a defining crease brush from, I think I got this from the Dollar General actually, and I just, it's an angled kind of blending brush. It's not too dense, but not too soft. It does blend out color if you lightly move it back and forth, so it does help blend that black into the gray. And then as you could see that I'm just slowly building it up in a few places. I'm not going crazy heavy-handed with this because I didn't want it to be too intense in the crease. I do end up deepening up the outer corner and some of the crease later on, but I wait until I laid on my lid shades to do that. And then I do place some of this on the outer corner of my lower lash line, and I do drag it in just a little on my lower lash line crease, which is like the crease under my actual eye, if that makes any sense. And then taking some concealer, I am doing a half cut crease look, so I am just placing the concealer down. I have tapered inner corners of my eyes along with hooded eyes, so when it comes to the inner corner, I like to bring it in further than toward my nose than most people would. If your eyes are pretty close together, it might not work great for you. It might actually make them look even closer together. But since my eyes aren't too close together, I feel like I could do that and it not look too weird. And then yeah, and then I'm just dragging out the concealer all the way to where I want it to end, and then blend it out with my finger. And then I haven't used this palette in ages. This is the BH Cosmetics Supernova palette, and I am taking that light gray shade on a flat shadow brush from Alamar Cosmetics, I think. And I'm just putting this on the inner third of my mobile lid. And then I am taking this darker gray shade, and I'm putting that on the center of my lid, making sure it's blended in. Sorry, it's blended in with the outer corner black shade, and then also blended in with that first shimmer shade I laid down. I don't know if you caught that, but I did just like kind of burp, so that's why I said sorry. I was like, oh, throat bubble turned into a burp. I was like, oh, that's just lovely, right in the middle of me trying to speak. And then this is where I go back in with the black on that one defining crease brush, and I'm just slowly building it up on the outer corner little by little because I don't want it to go too intense too fast. Just listen to the sound, two hearts beating time. Hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah. Don't forget you and your wicked ways. Then I also do deepen it up on the lower lash line as well. And then taking a very small angled brush, this is like a brush you could use for your eyebrows, any brush like that would do. I'm using the smallest amount of that black and I'm putting it right where the shimmer shades on the lid meet the crease colors, just to give that line the most definition, and then have it fade up to the softer black, then to the gray. And then I took this, it's kind of like a very light silver color almost, I guess you could call it. And I'm putting this on the inner corner where I had kept it blank. And then I do end up dragging this on the lower lash line about 2/3 of the way from the inner corner to the outer corner. And then I make sure it's nice and blended in with that black shade. I haven't really, like, I don't know if I've ever really done like a black smoky kind of look on my channel. I have added black into certain looks, obviously, but I don't think I've done like a black and gray, like smoky type eye. So I was like, I think it's time for me to finally do one of those. And I actually love it, love how it turned out. I'm like, I just want to wear this every day. And let's see, on Tuesday, I'm going to be doing, showing you guys my first look at my post-apocalyptic Disney series. It's going to be Elsa. And then on that Friday, I'm doing my cream and liquid eyeshadow collection swatch video. Then the next Tuesday, I'm going to be doing my post-apocalyptic Anna, so that you guys could see that. And then on that following Friday, I'm doing a, what is it? A Shop My Stash look. Yes, I think that's pretty much, yeah, that's the order. Yes, I'm pretty sure, like 98% sure that's going to be the order, but I could be wrong, but I think I'm not. And then for mascara, I went in with the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, and I coated my top and lower lashes. Actually, I don't know if I coated my lower lashes, because sometimes I skip that part because I feel like I just would rather not. Then for bronzer, I went in with the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzer in the shade Natural, I believe it's called. Use that to bronze up my cheekbones and the bridge of my nose. And then I took the Essence Contour Palette in the shade Ready Set Peach, taking the contour shade, and I'm using that to carve out my cheekbones and my jawline, using a small contour brush from Luxie. And then for blush, I went in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Fantastic Plastic Pink. I'm pretty sure that's what this is called. On the, what is this? The Royal and Magnical Moda Pro... Wait, pointed blush brush or something like that. I don't know. Oh my goodness. And this is a cool tone blush, so I thought it would go well with the eye look. And then I went in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. And I'm using that to highlight my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, and the bridge of my nose using the Wet n Wild Unicorn highlighting brush.
Still as a breeze, a river flowing deep, don't wanna leave the air you breathe, living me.
And then finally for lips, actually no, I ended up going in with two. This is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit lipstick in the shade Goth Topic. And then I'm just using that to first add the base layer on my lips.
Dreams when I think of you and me, don't wanna leave the world you see, and I will hold you down if love is still alive. It's all forgiven to my eyes. The tide has turned around.
And then I decided I wanted a bit of a gloss. This is one of the Wet n Wild new liquid lipstick, not the matte ones. It's like a glossy formula. And I'm not sure of the name. I'll have it listed down below. I know I said I was going to update those description boxes like last Sunday, but I will try my best to get to them this weekend. But that is pretty much the end of this look. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already or if you want to. And I'll see you in my next one.
Just listen to the sound.